So I'm walking down the tube escalator and a black man walks past me and he goes, "Can I just say it's nice to see a black woman with her actual hair out, no wigs, no weaves, none of that shit on her head." And I actually just thought to myself, well, first of all, this is a Ruka ponytail. Second of all, black women actually can't win. If you've got a wig on, then it must mean you hate your natural hair. If you have a natural hair out, when you're getting it done, you're not a baddie. And if you have braids, well, God forbid you let them expire for even a day, because then you must be dating a white man. Which actually, when you think about it, is so anti-black and something that really only a misogynist would say, but it's tiring, man. And you know what? The worst thing is that it comes a lot of the time from the black community. People who know what it's like to be judged because of what they look like, and they're doing it to their own. It's sad. There are men in my comment section revealing that they don't actually know how to compliment women. This is not a hard concept. It's not a compliment if in the same breath you talk down on other black women and the shit, aka wigs and weaves, that they have in their hair. That's just not a compliment. And if that's the best you can do, just stay home and stay silent, because there's men out there, real men, that will just say, "You look beautiful," and they'll keep it pushing. Anyway, these are the details of my ponytail. It's a Think Kink ponytail from Ruka. I actually have another Ruka ponytail and I'm going to wear it this weekend, so I'll show you guys that as well. So I remember the first time that I was made to feel like my hair was ugly. I was 5 years old in primary school and I had my hair in short little braids, and my mum would put coloured little bands at the bottom. And this white boy, obviously same age, came up to me and said that my hair looked like worms. And I went to my teacher, so I was in year 1, and I said, "You know what, Tom told me that my hair looked like worms." And she looked at me and she said, "Well, he's kind of right." I'm laughing, but it's horrible. And it's every girl, especially every girl with 4C hair, has experiences where they've been made to feel less than because of what their hair looks like. And I think it's actually an act of strength. I think it's an act of resilience to unlearn all the world sort of teaches you about your hair, to hate yourself, and actually get to a point where you know, I'm beautiful. It doesn't actually matter what hate the world says. I'm not going to let that in, and I'm actually going to love myself regardless, because I know I am beautiful and I know I am worthy. And if you got this far and you're a black girl that doesn't quite love her hair, I don't know you, but I am rooting for you. I would say be careful about the content you consume. All these videos about my 4C hair could never, I hate my hair, don't consume those. Speak life over yourself, into yourself, even if you don't quite believe it at the time. And just know you're beautiful. You are. And I can't wait until you know it too.
Nobody's son is stressing me out. Like, I'm in REM sleep every night.
The double standard of interracial dating is actually insane. I'm dating a white guy, and the number of crazy comments that I get saying, "I don't like being black," or "I hate black men." I just have to wonder, do they keep the same energy for black men that date outside of their race? Because statistically, black men are more likely than black women to date and actually marry outside of their race. And so are they traitors too, or is this hatred only for black women? If you only want to date someone within your culture, I think that's fine, you should do that. But healthy, normal people don't fixate on policing who other grown adults date. They just don't. Side note, men of any race can be trash, and so I do find it cringy when people romanticize pasta and lobster. You can date outside of your race without bringing black men or black women down. And I personally just made the decision to go where I was loved and celebrated regardless of race. And yeah, God, the universe decided to send me a white man from Stoke. Sometimes love is in places where you don't expect it.